What is home care?
How do I navigate healthcare?
What do I do when I feel down and depressed?
I'm stressed.
Am I enough?
What can I do?
What is this going to cost?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Journey Out podcast. My name is Bree. I am one of your hosts, and this is...
I'm Antoine.
And welcome to the Journey Out podcast again. So before we kind of get into what the Journey Out podcast is, I want to talk to you a little bit about our backstory. So you kind of know who we are and why we've started this podcast. So Antoine here is my father, and we are the owners of two for-profit businesses and one nonprofit. Our first for-profit agency is going to be PC Home Health. So we started that agency 8 years ago because of my great-grandmother who was dealing with Alzheimer's. We did not know that she had Alzheimer's. It was very new to us. We worked in the healthcare field, and we could not even pinpoint those signs inside of our own home. And so once we got the diagnosis from the doctor, he kind of sent us on our way, said, you know, she needs 24-hour support, and we had to figure it out on our own. And so through that journey, it was long, it was hard. We powered through. We were able to get connected to resources like the Alzheimer's Association, and different key people in the community that kind of helped us through that journey. And so because of that, we started PC Home Health. You know, my father said, hey, somebody else in the community needs this type of support. It's not just us. We're not alone in this. And that's how PC Home Health was started.
Yes.
And then along the way, because of that, just wanted to, again, still be a resource for the community. We started our Community of Neighbors, which is the nonprofit organization that we have. And again, it's just to be a resource. So that nonprofit is geared towards people with disabilities and their families, giving them the resources that they need to be able to thrive in everyday life. So it doesn't stop just with the disability. It starts with the family as well, you know, making sure that they have what they need to care for the individual dealing with that disability. And then lastly, we have our residential care home. Mm-hmm. So the residential care home was started, again, grassroots with PC Home Health. You know, we have clients that we see on a day-to-day basis and families we see on a day-to-day basis who are saying, you know, Bree, Antoine, mom, dad needs more support. You know, we need 24 hours of care. We need caregivers here around the clock. And in the home care industry, that could be very costly.
Very costly. Upwards to $5,000 a week.
A week,
yes.
Yeah. So it can be super costly. And we wanted them to still get the quality of care and all of the support that they needed, but we didn't want them to break the bank. And so we thought, how can we again be a resource to these families in their time of need? And so we started Caring Covenant Community Homes, which is a residential home that we just recently got established here in the Mansfield area. And we are almost 3 months in with the home. And it's, again, catered to families who need that 24-hour support, where they can come and live in a place that's going to give them the quality of life that they deserve. Yeah,
24-hour around-the-clock care.
Yep.
And meals, everything.
Yeah, everything's included at that.
So you and your loved one can rest, right?
That's the goal. So it brings us here today to the Journey Out podcast. So you want to tell them a little bit about what the Journey Out podcast is?
Sure. The Journey Out podcast is a podcast designed to be the helping hand for everyday people who are on their Exodus journey.
Yes, you were designed for a purpose, and many times, just like Moses, we need a burning bush or a sign from God that it's time to leave or journey out from what we are used to be propelled to where we are called to be.
So join us for an engaging, informative, and resourceful conversation ranging from healthcare to entrepreneurship to family values.
Yes, and we're super excited to get this journey underway. Thank you guys for listening to us today, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Yes.